Come closer, come closer. I gotta talk to the people. Tank, tell the world where you rank yourself in pound for pound.
I'm number one.
Okay, once again, I want the people to know this. Where do you rank yourself in the sport of boxing right now?
Number one.
Hey, he let his hands do the talking, and on the outside, I'm gonna do the talking. Money, man, all motherfucking day. Follow the Uno, and I'm out.
Come closer, come closer. Listen, we want to know when is Tank gonna fight Tevin Farmer? Never. Well, no, listen to me. I want y'all to be clear. When is you fighting Tevin Farmer? Never. Hey, I can't make him fight. Y'all heard it? I'm out. that's what that's what it sounds like to me. Now, I'm a big fan of Tank. When Tank is being Tank. When Tank come in shape, ready to fight, discipline, then that's the Tank I'm a fan of. What I'm not a fan of is guys not fighting each other for no reason. Now, don't tell me somebody offered you $5 million for a fight when the biggest payday you've only gotten was like 2.5 or 2.3. If he made that. And they offered you $5 million for a fight that ain't even worth $5 million. But they offered it to you just to get the fight. You want 60-40, they was giving you the 60-40 split. Saying we'll give you 60 and 40. No problem. Come to the zone, do the fight. You don't have to sign with the zone to do the fight. Now they said that out their mouth. That's a large amount of money to be turning down and saying, why would we let our fighter who's the champion go fight on a network where ain't nobody really getting no subscribers and all that? Because they paying the money. I don't care if it was on Telemundo. If Telemundo say they gonna pay you $3 million more than the next competitor, you slide with the highest bidder. But the reason why y'all don't want to do the fight is because that's a trick fight. Tank got a lot to lose and ain't got a lot to gain. I know the game. I know the game. I know that's Champ, and I roll with Champ. You know that, but I calls it down the line. I show no favoritism. I call it straight down the line. They are avoiding Terrence. I mean, not Terrence. That's the other guy that's avoiding Terrence. They're avoiding Tevin Farmer. And it's clear. It's a duck move. They're completely avoiding Tevin Farmer, hoping that someone else beats him. They're hoping and praying someone else beat Tevin Farmer, while they hoping and praying to get a big fight with Lomachenko or somebody else that Tank can walk through. Not because of nobody's scared. There's too much risk with no reward. If they beat Tevin Farmer, it probably wouldn't be an impressive looking fight. Tevin has the type of boxing ability to make it a tough night. And what I mean by a tough night, I'm meaning that he's going to make it very difficult and not crowd pleasing. Well, Tank will try to. He could be made to look like an average gym fighter in that fight. Tevin can box the hell out of him and take the crowd out of it and make him look average. And that's what they don't want. That's damaging the product. So they've been seasoning this meat for a long time. Tank gives a lot of, devastating knockouts. And that's what you need in this sport. You need that fighter that's going to put guys on their back and give you those devastating knockouts and all of those great fights. But let's see it. Let's see it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see how great the great Tank really is. I want to see him truly tested. I want to see him in there with some of the best of the best. And now they calling out guys like Lomachenko, and they're like, okay, you want to fight Lomachenko? Let's sit down and talk the numbers. But nobody's really trying to talk the numbers for that fight. You know? Pretty soon, guys run out of guys to fight, and they got to step up and fight that guy that they have been avoiding. His team don't want that fight. They never did. FLoyd don't want that fight. He knows stylistically that's a bad matchup for Tank. A slick southpaw boxer like Tevin Farmer. He can make fits for you in that ring, or you can knock him out. Either way. To me, it's style versus style. Which style is going to win? Let's see it. So I'm on the side of I want to see the best fights. Y'all guys say, oh, you a hater. Now what? Now I'm a Mayweather hater, you think? No. I'm calling it straight down the middle. The way it's supposed to go. Now, if you look at me, I'm somebody that's going to do what it's supposed to do. You're going to say, well, you ain't called this fight right. FLoyd did the same thing with Manny Pacquiao. No, he didn't. He tried to make the fight. The other side was not trying to make the fight. They were trying to use the momentum of the Mayweather Pacquiao to sell all their fights. Because they knew if they give Manny Pacquiao to FLoyd, FLoyd could do exactly what Tevin Farmer did. And just take all the drama out of it, and then the steam is out of the fight. And then entrance is out of Manny Pacquiao. Top Rank wasn't stupid. They were smart. You know how much money they made off Manny Pacquiao? While hanging in the balance? Think about all those Juan Manuel Marquez fights. Think about the Cotto fight, the Mosley fight, the Margarito fight. All of these fights Manny Pacquiao had in between that was selling out all these pay-per-view buys. You know why they were selling out like that? Because they didn't do the Mayweather fight. Had they did the Mayweather fight and then tried to do those fights, nobody would have been interested. You'd have had half of the people interested because he would have lost to FLoyd and all the luster would have been gone. And then everybody would have been like, oh, man, see? So they did the right thing. And that's what the blueprint they're rolling here is we can make people want to fight. And, the interest of the fight is always going to be there as long as these two don't mess it up. But something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Nobody's going to stay perfect in this game because a lot of fighters now are so distracted. They have family members. They want all these material things. They spending their money dumb. And then they get in the game and then they get exposed. And they slip up. They have a bad night. And the way they've been reffing in the PBC, whew, man, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. 10 foot. Well, people got to start holding other people accountable. So once they start doing that, holding other people accountable, then, you start seeing some changes out there. But when you don't see that and you start seeing people doing other things and moving in certain ways that they shouldn't be moving, then you start to see the results you're getting now. So what kind of tank are we going to see? The tank that's going to avoid other people because some people might be with another, uh, boxing promoting company, can't fight nobody from Golden Boy, and now Abner Mares talked to him at the fight. You saw that? Him and Abner talked, and he told him, like, man, y'all team and guys around y'all was saying, like, I was trying to avoid you, and I really had an injury. But, I mean, come on. Abner Mares is going to fight, but believe me, Abner Mares is not the guy. Fight Leo Santa Cruz. Why Leo Santa Cruz and Tank didn't fight? Why Gary Russell Jr. ain't fighting Tank? I'm tired of hearing Tank talk. I want to see Tank fight. You see what I'm saying? They're not even fighting the guys that's on their doggone side. Abner Mares, a guy that's coming from like 130 up there, really small guy. Yeah, of course you're going to hurt him. But we know what they're doing. Anyway, I'm out. Don't forget to support your boy. Hit me up on the Cash App. The name Carcino. Deuces.